So, Lorenzo, I'm doing a quick video so that you can better understand, how to prepare for tomorrow. One, there's no power in the house. I called BG&E, but they couldn't turn it on until Monday. So, you need to make do with what we have, okay? So, number one, the locks. We need to change these locks. 3 of them. That's this door, the kitchen door, and the basement door. So, we need 3 of these. If you can buy the one that will have 1 lock for everything. Oh, as a matter of fact, you're going to buy 4 locks. Then we need to change the stamp door too. So we need 4 locks, okay? With all of them should have bolts, okay? The top and down. Okay, so that's that. So most of the work you're going to be doing are finishing works. We're touching up the paint. We're making the place to look clean and nice. That's all, okay? So the baseboards, this is the main floor, and I've written some things down. I'm gonna just let you know what you need to do so that we can start with tomorrow. Probably 2 days work or something. We just need it to be clean and quick. When you're done, then we have to come and clean the whole house looking nice. Now, this is the main floor that I'm in. The ceiling will need to be touched up in terms of, and it will be nice to get the exact ceiling paint, okay? You see some little marks here that looks like it's water-based, I don't know. We need to clean it up. And then the vent, okay? The air vent should be, painted, clean, and nice. And one thing that I need to tell you, your cut, okay, the paint cuts should be clean. I don't want baseboard paint on the wall or the wall paint on the baseboard. It should be clean and nice, okay? This one now needs to be, touched up. So basically the main floor just need to be touched up because we just painted it not too long ago, okay? And we want somebody who's coming in to have that sense of belonging that, oh, it's newly painted and it's looking nice. So in the living room, right, the wall just needs touched up, okay? The baseboard, clean, nice cut. The vent needs to be painted and the cut should be nice. I don't want any white paint from the vent to the wall. I don't want, or vice versa. So everything should be clean and looking nice, okay? This is the main floor. There's not much power here, but you do your inspection tomorrow with the amount of light that you have, and just make the best use of it. So these nails should be removed and their holes should be closed, sand very nice and clean and smooth, and then paint it, okay? So this is the main floor that I'm in now, okay? So this is the kitchen. You can see this ceiling here in the kitchen is rough. So it needs to be prepped, sanded, make it look clean and smooth before we paint it, okay? So that's the kitchen. Then here, the ceiling today, I'm talking about the kitchen extension now. The ceiling is dirty looking. Probably all of the ceiling needs to be painted, okay, to make it look clean and nice. Here's the wall just by on top of the fridge. You can see the not too clean paint here in the ceiling. So I want all of those repaired and clean so that the transition, the cuts can be smooth, okay? So that is that. It's just mostly finishing works. And I want it to finish and look clean and nice. You can see here, by the thermostat, that's not looking good. We don't want any tenant coming in to see that. That's that for the main floor. And then now I'm going to the second floor. These handrails, they are loose. They need to be clean, tightened and strong. So that's that, okay? I cannot really see very well on this wall on the going upstairs, but we'll basically see everything. Now, at the landing, there's this white, from bottom to down, that looks kind of like a little bump on the wall, right? So we need to be sanded. So what I just want, basically, this wall needs to be prepped, make it look clean and nice. This is the master bedroom. It's essentially the same thing like in the main floor. The baseboards look dirty. You can just touch up, make it look clean and nice. Okay? The wall there, this cover plate will probably need to be changed so that to make it look white and nice. The wall, you have some little holes, just touch them up. The transition between the wall and the ceiling, I want it looking cut, well cut and nice. Okay? And then the ceiling, you have this long crack. There's a crack from the front of the house to the top of the closet. Let's do something about that. Let's close it, make it look clean and nice, smooth, and then we paint it. Okay? And as a matter of fact, the whole ceiling here needs to be touched up. Okay? You need to touch it up so that it looks clean. And then the door trims, the cut needs to be good. It's looking rough. Let's maintain this house as if we want to sell it. Okay? Because we need to rent it out in the next couple of weeks. Okay? Okay? So, whatever I'm missing and you find out, please, we need to do it. We need to go back to, fixing up our houses. This is 2026. Okay? So, the bathroom. You can see the wall is rough. You can see that one there too. It's rough. Needs to be prepped, sanded, smooth, and painted over. So we're using the same paint. Please, let's use this paint so that we don't have to do everything all over again. We're using the same paint, everything the same. There's nothing changing. You can see here, you can see the wall paint on the tile. We need to get rid of it. I don't like it. It looks ugly. Okay? So the faucet is shaky. We need to tighten it. Let's do something about this. Now, this one, if we need to paint it, sand it, make it look smooth, I don't know, let's take care of that. It looks ugly. Okay? This is the second bedroom. Second bedroom, essentially the same thing like I told you for the master bedroom. It looks a little bit dirtier than the master bedroom. The ceiling, see, needs to be painted so that it can look clean. Please, before you paint any of these walls, please prep them, sand them, make them look smooth before you paint. Don't just paint over, please. Like you and I always say, please prep the wall, make it look clean, smooth, and nice, and then paint it, please. Because I'm going to check all this over again, okay? And we don't want to waste time. Okay, you can see this, what is it called again? This access door, it looks kind of ugly or so. The baseboards, the air vent cover, let's paint them, semi-gloss, make them look clean and nice. Okay, please, that's what I want. Here too, the same thing, you can see it looks, because I want somebody who is responsible to rent back this house. That lady has been here since 2018. That's 7 years, So that's that here. So I'm gonna go to the basement. The basement is dark, so you may really not see much, okay? Because there's no power in the house. So, but basically the basement, Um, it's about the same thing. The paint, the walls. I mean, you know the basement. You know the paint looks kind of crooked. They look different from each other. So you can see. I mean, you know. So we need to make everything look uniform. Okay. So that it looks clean and nice to somebody who's coming in to even inspect the house to rent. Okay. So this house. Now the floor. I don't know what's going on with the floor. I'm sure this is going to go to Section 8. They're going to see the floor and they're going to complain. So it's kind of smoochy. It doesn't look, I don't know why it's kind of bumped up. Okay, so we need to fix it because the inspector is going to come and he's going to fill it. And we don't want that. Okay, so the wall, you know, I mean, essentially it looks clean and nice. But we want it to look excellent, okay? These different paints that look different from each other, we don't want it, okay? See, this is a closet. You have holes in here. We need to fix up the holes, and we need to have just one kind of like a rack, you know, for this closet so that they can hang their clothes, okay? So, and then you can get daylight bulbs. You can get like 6 or 7. Daylight, let's make them daylight, okay, so that we can really see. Okay, so that is that for all of the inside. So start with that. Let's get it ready quickly. Okay, thank you. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Not yet. I couldn't see. This is the bathroom. It's kind of dark in there. The floor, we need to make it all look clean and nice. You know, they complained about the cheap paint the last time. So we just need to, so that we can get the house ready to be cleaned. You know, clean, professional cleaning after we are done, okay?